Hi, and welcome to the night sky of March 2022. This month, our planets, for the most part, are in the morning sky, with Uranus being the lone planet visible at night. To start the month off, on March 2nd, we see that we have Mercury being visible very early in the morning. If you're looking to the southeast-east, you will see low in the horizon Mercury, and right next to it is Saturn. Now this is right on the horizon. If you can't find those two, look for Venus and Mars, which are Venus is on top of Mars, and then look down to the left of Venus, and you will find Saturn and Mercury right next to each other on the horizon. That's March 2nd, just before sunrise. On the 12th of March, if you're looking to the west in the night sky, you'll have a good view of Uranus. Now, I would definitely recommend you use a telescope to see it, but it is very nicely positioned directly to the west, just before midnight. On the 16th of March, back to the morning sky, we have just before sunup, looking to the southeast-east, we can see a really nice triangle of Venus, Mars, and Saturn. If you can't find them, which I believe you will easily be able to see Venus as it is extremely bright, Altair is just above it. So if you look down from Altair, you'll bump into Venus, and then if you look below Venus to the right, you'll see Mars, and then if you look off to the left, right toward the horizon, Saturn is right there. Now that's in the east-southeast, just before sunrise on the 16th. On the 20th of March, we have the vernal equinox at 11:33 a.m. The sun will pass into springtime. Happy spring. On March 24th, we have an interesting triangle. If we're up very early in the morning, just before sunrise, we'll see Venus right in between Mars and Saturn. That's looking to the southeast on the 24th of March, just before sunrise. And if we keep looking in that same spot on March 28th, well, then we'll have a really interesting lineup, because we have the triangle of Venus, Mars, and Saturn, and just below that will be the moon, making a really nice picture if you're going to take pictures, perhaps with your telescope or whatever devices you have. That's looking to the southeast on March 28th, just before sunup. Now, if you're wondering where Jupiter is all this month, well, it's having fun with the sun. It does return, though, this month on the 31st. And this is literally just before the sun rises. You'll have to look due east. You will find Jupiter right above the horizon. If you can't find it, look for Venus, because Venus and Mars and Saturn are still very close to each other, more to the southeast, but look for Venus and then look down to the left, to the east, and you will find Jupiter. This is literally just before the sun comes up. and that's on the 31st of March. The other planet that is missing is Neptune. So Neptune is not visible for this month. Our moon phases, we have the new moon on March 2nd. We have the first quarter on March 10th. The full moon is on the 18th, and that is a worm moon, which is so named by Native Americans. That's because of the earthworms starting to appear as the ground begins to warm up in March, as March progresses on. It's also known as the sap moon, and that would be because of getting maple sap out of the trees. We have the third quarter on the 24th of March. Happy spring for March, and have a great time viewing the night sky. If you enjoy these videos, please subscribe. Tell your friends about it and have them subscribe. Until next time, au revoir.